everyone, this is the Final Bosman, and on today's episode, I'm going for gold! Welcome to the show. I am Kyle Bosman, and this is another one of those weeks where so much has happened since last week's episode that there's too much to talk about. So I've chosen two huge things. This week's episode, two big news stories that could change everything forever. Top of the headlines this week, Amazon purchased Double Helix. So you might remember some episodes of this show in August where I talked about some rumors that Amazon, of Amazon.com, of once we used to only sell books on our website, and now we have drones that deliver packages that we've predicted you want, that they'd be working on a video games console, and we're hiring people to develop games, software as well as make the hardware. That's no longer a rumor. Amazon is making a games console. They have purchased Double Helix. Double Helix belongs to Amazon now. Double Helix, developers of Killer Instinct and upcoming Strider and a lot of games you or I have never played, wouldn't be a big deal a year ago. A year ago, they would purchase Double Helix and everyone would go, well, all right, good luck, Amazon. This year, Double Helix is incredibly valuable because this is the small team who turned Killer Instinct from nothing into a new game that people like to play, a fighting game. They successfully made a fighting game in 2013. That is a hard thing to do today. Amazon purchased Double Helix, this inspired company that seems to be making good games suddenly, for its rumored hardware. And again, there's some weird misconceptions about this. Most recent rumors is that they're targeting a little under $300 and that it will be running off Android. And this, to a lot of people, means, oh, it's just an overpriced Ouya? No, that is not how Amazon works. They don't overprice things, they underprice them. They're willing to lose money on hardware, so you buy it and then buy more things on that hardware. If anything, if that thing is $300, it is gonna be beefy. B-E-E-F-Y, beefy. That thing's gonna be a monster, and they're hiring talented people. That is the scary thing. Still, the reason why we've moved down to guarded on the old Amazon ruining the games industry threat chart is that they're buying talent. They're buying human beings who are talented and will make things, as opposed to just buying IP, which stands in stark contrast to something Microsoft did recently, in which it announced that it had purchased the Gears of War franchise from Epic, and that Black Tusk Studios will be working on it. Black Tusk Studios, of course, previously announced as a sort of dream team development studio that would be working on new titles for the Xbox platforms, will now be working on Gears. I don't know, man. I imagine being there at Black Tusk and you were just you're at your desk and then suddenly it's like, hey, everybody, can I get your ears for a second? I got a cool announcement. Listen. We're all very excited about the work that you've done so far, but stop it. From now on, this team is going to be working on the next Gears of War game. Excuse me, I have a question. Shoot, this new Gears game, does it have to be dumb? Great question. Yes, the game does have to be dumb. All right. Let me just start here. Marcus Phoenix, I don't know, he walks up to an emergence hole and he shoots somebody. Sounds great so far. Keep on that trail. Goodbye, everybody. So I imagine it was like that. Big story number 2, Ground Zeroes is 2 hours long. So last week, Game Informer revealed its new big exclusive cover story for the month of March, which is Metal Gear Solid 5, both Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. The big hubbub, of course, created by this is all based off of one sentence. Just by the core story mission, Ground Zeroes is short. We completed it in just less than 2 hours. And this made a lot of people very angry. Some went so far as to call Ground Zeroes a glorified demo. I feel like two things. One, nobody who likes this game is going to play it for 2 hours. The Game Informer editors themselves even said, no, it's not going to be 2 hours. You're not going to stop after 2 hours. But whatever, for the sake of this conversation, we'll call it a 2-hour game. But secondly, like, there's not really precedent for this. You can't call it a demo because the actual game of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, that's 1.5 to 2.5 years away. It is a long way away, so it's not necessarily a demo for that game as such as demos go. I think the closest comparison would really be Ratchet & Clank Quest for Booty. That was a very short, downloadable Ratchet & Clank game. I think it was $15 if you downloaded it, but it was a $40 retail disc. And at the end of its credits, it said, hey, look out for the real, actual big game that's coming out a year from now. It's kind of like that, and I love Ratchet & Clank Quest for Booty. I think that's a fun game, and so, you know, I'm still excited for Ground Zeroes despite its shortness. But I'm in the minority there, and that's weird for me. It's weird for me to see all these angry people. Damiani's mad, and like I want to understand it. And so I searched my feelings, and I think it comes down to these three things. Firstly, higher expectations. This trailer right here, this is one of my favorite trailers from 2012, probably second only to the Phantom Pains trailer. This, without question, is the greatest trailer ever made for a 2-hour game. There's just so many weirdly beautiful things going on here. And I think even this trailer alone kind of led people to believe that Ground Zeroes was going to be a huge thing. I mean, look at this trailer, it's a huge trailer. And the fact is that Konami, this whole time, that launched in 2012, has been very cagey about what Ground Zeroes is. And now we're a month away and we finally know what that game is. It's kind of too late. Secondly, next gen is $10 more than last gen. Why? So if you look at the pricing structure for Ground Zeroes, you'll see that it's $20 to download it on your PS3, Xbox 360, $30 if you want to buy the boxed copy for your Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. If we're talking next gen, it's $30 for the download and then $40 if you want to buy it in a box. Why is that? I mean, if you look at that trailer again, that's clearly not running on an Xbox 360. You're clearly designed this game already for next gen and are downporting it to our current gen systems. So if anything, make those more expensive. Finally, money time. As I kind of discussed a couple episodes ago, I think there's a sort of expectation for how much an hour of entertainment is worth. So like if Kane and Lynch came out and said, hey everybody, we're making a 2-hour game, it's $40 if you buy it in a box, we would all laugh at it. Kane and Lynch, good luck. Haha, we're not buying you. The thing is, people wanted to play this game. People are disappointed because they wanted to like it. And $40 of Kane and Lynch and $40 of Metal Gear Solid is different because this $40 we think about coming out of our own wallets. We think about having to spend it now, and that's why that carries a greater weight. So like I get it, and the reason this is one of the two stories that might change everything is that if this is a success, if Ground Zero sells like crazy, we're gonna see it happen more and more, most likely. Publishers are saying, oh, you're willing to pay that for that? And me, I'm like, yes, I am willing to pay that for that, if it's good. I mean, Quest for Booty, back to that. Okay, Ratchet & Clank game, but still better than most fully priced platformers. More fun, certainly. So, yes, if there is that gap of time between this game and this game, and if it is fun, me, stupid human being Kyle with his stupid opinions, is willing to pay for that. Of course, that is the end of the episode. I don't want to get too far in that. That's like, come on, man. What are you telling me what to do with my time and money? No, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that is the episode for this week. I've been trying to make them shorter. I just can't. There's too much going on. This website needs a podcast so bad. The creator of Flappy Bird, he took his game down because he got sick of how terrible people are on the internet and in real life probably. And Pokebank is crazy. That thing is crazy. It's taking these little creatures we love, and Mewtwo. How about you just become data up in the cloud? Oh my gosh, it's all insane. No time to talk about it. We need that podcast. But anyway, that is it for me this week. I will be back here next Wednesday, and I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Hey, Damiani.
Oh, what's up?
You know, like when you get in an argument with someone, and like a couple of days later, you're like, oh, I should have said that. I should have said this. You know?
No.
That happened with me with our Ground Zeroes talk, and basically I put a lot of like what I wanted to say in this week's episode of Final Bosman. So if you could check that out, you'd probably get like a clearer stance of like where I'm coming from.
I don't want your show, so I'll just take your word for it.
Okay, cool. Actually, hey, like I was trying to like get some guys together to like burn our middle school yearbooks at the Office Max parking lot on Friday. So like if you'd be down for that, like let me know if you're interested in that.
Friday's Valentine's Day. I have plans. I'm gonna go out with that girl I met from the deli.
You're still together?
Yeah, I got her a necklace too.
Wow, that's jewelry. That's cool. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend who is really cool. So like, yeah, duh, Kyle. Friday is Valentine's Day. Duh. Yeah. So like, I can't do that thing that I was inviting you to, either, because I got plans. I'm gonna go on a fancy date with my girlfriend too. So.
Who's your girlfriend?
Muggs. It's his sister, who is named Muggsy Muggs.
Muggsy Muggs' sister. His name Muggsy Muggs.
Yeah.
Is she cute?
No.
All right, well, have a good time, man.
Yeah, you too.
Happy Valentine's Day from the Final Bosman.